Hello gamers, welcome to another edition of Tonight on Mage Hammer's Game Table, where tonight I'm beginning a new series featuring my Delves and Dangers role-playing game, Rules Light Fantasy role-playing game, that if it looks like a system that would be of interest to you, that you can get at the link in the description below. So I'm back in the mood for a dungeon delve, and what better system to use than my own, in my opinion. And my system is good for face-to-face games, but also is so simple that it's really good for solo play as well. And hopefully, as you see when I go through character creation, how easy it is to create a character, how easy it is to just get off the ground and get playing and rolling some dice and going through a dungeon. So for this series, I am going to do random characters generation, and I'm going to do random dungeon generation using the old Axbane's Deck of Many Dungeons. So I'm just going to jump right into Delve. I'm not 100% sure exactly. I'm debating whether to see. Axbane's Deck of Many Dungeons has quite a few random generation things built right in. I usually use it for the traps. The monsters I don't use. I use my own. Random tables that I have in the core as a download with the core rules of Delves and Dangers up on itch.io, and it also tells me where monsters are. So it's pretty good for most things, but I think I'm going to find another method to get the quest up and running. I'm not sure though. I haven't really decided. Either way, no matter what, Deck of Many Dungeons is going to be used, and it's going to be random determination of what mission they're on. And then, of course, random determination of the dungeon and random determination of traps, treasures, and so forth, using my own random tables. So that's that out of the way. So for the point of this particular episode, I'm going to create the characters, and you'll see how I generate them randomly, and we will go from there. So I got some dice here available, ready to go. And we'll get to rolling. All right, so let's get to it. I have a D4 somewhere here. At least I thought I did. Might need a D4 for something. Oh well, if I do, we'll figure something out. Okay, in the meantime. Oh wait, I got some dice here. Yes. Yeah, okay. So if we need different kind of dice, I'll be able to dig those out of there. All right, cool. So let's get started. So we are going to start with our first character, and we're going to go with Kindred. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. So I have 7. So I'll roll a D8, and then we will re-roll an 8. And it's 7. So our first character is going to be a Minotaur, or Minotaur, depending. So it is a Minotaur. And the profession, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 professions. And so, just so you can see that, the profession, reroll an 8, 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to be a Minotaur warrior. Okay, then, so Minotaurs have horns, and they get +1 stamina per level and +1 strength resistance. So in my game, you distribute a 3-2-2 to any attribute. And so I think for this guy, I think obviously I'm going to put the 3 in strength because he is a warrior. And then agility 2, mind 2. All right, so Minotaurs have +1 stamina per level, and strength. In my game, stamina is strength multiplied by 3 plus 6. So it's 9, 15, plus he gets 16 because he's a Minotaur, and then warriors get +1 stamina per level. So that is going to be 18. Am I doing my math right? Let me back that up. Numbers don't stick in my head very well, folks. So 3 times 3 is 9, plus 6 is 15, 16, 17. And hopefully I'm doing that right. Yeah, 9 plus 6, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, +1 for being a Minotaur, and then +1 for being a warrior. Okay, Minotaurs have a movement of 35 feet. Languages, he gets Tranistalian, which is my trade language in my campaign world. His own and the species for free, and he gets 2 more languages. He's going to take Orc and Giant, just off the top of my head. All right, so kindred abilities of +1 proficiency bonus at first level. All characters get that. He is I'm starting at first level, by the way. And we'll see where that goes. Unless I should start levels randomly. No, I think I'm feeling starting at first level and working our way up. Oh well, for now. All right, and then kindred abilities. It has horns, and they get their strength, which is 3, plus medium weapon 5, plus one is 6. Plus he's a warrior. He gets +2 with all attack rolls, so 8 dice when he attacks with his horns. That's pretty good. Then, because they count as weapons, and he is trained with them as a warrior would, and warriors get +2d to attack rolls, and so pretty much +2d to attack rolls. So we'll write that down there, and then that'll be modified as they go up in levels. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'll start at first level, but I'll like accelerate their leveling just to see where it goes, just so you all can see how leveling works. Normally I would take 3 or 4 sessions to get them to level up to the next level, but I think instead I'm going to accelerate their leveling as we go, and as a kind of a compromise for not starting at a higher level than 1. Anyway, so they are proficient in any weapon, and their proficiency bonus gets added to their strength resistance, but Minotaurs also get a strength resistance bonus of 1. So we're looking at a 5 strength resistance, and then a 2 and a 2 for both agility and mind, because there's no other additionals to those. Our warrior does not have spells. Equipment, I'm going to give him classic axe. I'm going to give him a shield too. And I'm going to give him chainmail. Could give him plate mail, but I prefer plate or chainmail. It's more fun that way. So chainmail is medium armor in my game, so that's 2. So chainmail is base 2 armor, plus a shield is 3 armor. All right, and he has a battle axe. Now for his battle axe, he's going to roll. Okay, so battle axe is a medium weapon, so we take his strength plus his proficiency is 4, plus the weapon bonus of the battle axe being a medium weapon is 2 more, so that brings us up to 6 dice when he attacks, and then he gets +2d attack rolls when he attacks with a battle axe, so he is at 8 dice to attack with the battle axe. Probably should have some kind of ranged weapon, so I'm going to give him a short bow. And, usual 20 arrows, I think. And then the dice on a short bow when he attacks with a short bow is going to be agility 2, proficiency is 3. The short bow itself is a light weapon that still requires 2 hands though. So agility 2, proficiency 3, 4 for being a light weapon, 2 more 6 dice when attacking with the short bow. Also give him a dagger. and he can apply strength or agility to that weapon. So it's pretty much going to be 7 dice, because it'll be 3 for strength, 1 for proficiency, 1 because it's a light weapon, and 2 for the attack roll. Because we're using strength, that brings it to 7 dice. So basically I like to write next to those. I also have like a handy dandy quick reference sheets that you can do all this on, so that you have that there with your character, but I prefer to just write them on the character sheet as they are and go from there. Now the name, I know I probably should use some kind of random name generator, but I know I said I was going to do random. Basically I'm doing random for kindred and profession. Everything else, you know, just kind of falls into place. I think the character dictates what kind of weapons it takes and so forth and so on. So that's what I meant by random generation. And then I think the name, I'll call him Medicius. Kind of a nice Greekish name to go along with the idea of the Minotaur. All right, so there we go. We got Medicius, Minotaur warrior. And so now we're going to move on to our next character. Let's see what it's going to be. So 3, kindred 3, 1, 2, 3. That's an elf. And let's see what profession. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thief, an elf thief. Excellent. Going to give him a 3 agility, 2 strength, 2 mind. All right. And then proficiency bonus is +1 at first level. Stamina is 3 times 2 is 6, plus 6 is 12. Armor, we'll get to that in a minute. 30-foot move for an elf. Languages, train a stallion. Elf. I'll give him Thieves' Cant. Why not? That's going to count as one of his languages. Then I'll give him Goblin. Goblins are sneaky, and thieves may end up working with goblins quite a bit, or against them, or whatever. Why not? Just kind of random. All right, so kindred ability of the elf. So elves have +1d with short or long bow, and +1d to perception rolls, and +1 mind resistance. So he's already at 3. Thief gets an agility, gets to add their proficiency bonus to agility. So it's going to have a 4 resistance and a 2 strength resistance. All right, profession abilities for the thief. So they're an opportunistic attacker. So what that means is that when they attack any engaged with an ally or in melee or an unaware opponent, they add an additional +3 dice. All right, and then they also get Larceny Specialist, which means anytime they make any kind of roll that has to do with thievery or stealth, they add +2 dice to that roll. Stealth and thievery. And thievery, of course, can be things like picking locks, picking pockets, or picking locks, picking pockets, finding traps, all the traditional stuff that thieves do. Even climbing walls, if you like, so it can do that as well. Proficiencies, thieves are proficient in any one-handed weapons, bows, and light crossbows. And they also have agility resistance, which I've already mentioned and I've already factored in. No PowerPoints, no spells. All right, so we're going to give him leather armor. Ooh, her or him? Oh, I forgot to roll. So the Minotaur, 1, 2, 3 is female, 4, 5, 6 is male. Okay, male. For our elf, 1, 2, 3 female, 4, 5, 6 male. It's going to be male. Anyway, leather armor. And that means in this game, anyone can wear any kind of armor, except that if you have armor beyond leather, like the chainmail that I put on the Minotaur, that would count as a -3 dice to stealth rolls. So, but a thief could still wear chainmail. It's just that they would be severely hampered on their stealth rolls. Wizards and monks in this game cannot wear armor at all. It interrupts their abilities. You can't cast spells in armor, no matter what the armor is, and you can't. And monks need to be completely free flowing. They cannot have any armor on them. So anyone can wear armor. So a thief could wear plate mail armor if you want to be a -6 dice on their stealth rolls, which would kind of hamper that. And a danger director, which is what I call my game master in this game, they could even say that -6 dice is against picking locks because of gauntlets and all that stuff. So whatever you like to do, but they can wear it. So warriors, thieves, and clerics, and but druids have to wear natural armor, so that's all within the classes that are in the core rules, so you can check that out. Anyway, I just want to throw that out there. There was a question about that once on my Facebook page, and I want to answer that up on video as we're at. All right, so leather armor is light armor, which gives us a +1 bonus to armor. So armor basically reduces damage, or reduces successes before they become damage, but there is no stealth issue. All right, so down 1 armor. I don't worry about money necessarily, and I just kind of hand wave their weapons. I'm going to give him, I think I'll have him wield 2 weapons. I think we'll go 2 short swords. So you can attack with 2 weapons as a single attack roll. It gets an additional +1 die. Because one of them the offhand has to be a light weapon. Short swords are both light weapons. So I think that's what we'll do here. Since short swords are a light weapon, we can use agility as the main base of the attack pool. So we'll start with agility is 3, 1 for proficiency bonus, because they are proficient in one-handed weapons. And then they don't get any other proficient abilities with weapons except for they're unaware. But he does get a +1 short bow, which is not the case here. So we're starting out with 4 dice, but because he's attacking twice, that's actually 5 dice with both weapons. If he only attacked with 1, it would only be 4 dice. Technically, he could split these dice 3 and 2 if he wanted, or any way you'd like to split. That is in the core rules as far as attacking with 2 weapons, but more than likely, both attacks will go on the same so that they can get the maximum amount of attack on that. Plus, I'll give him a short bow because he is an elf. So then we go agility 3, proficiency 4, because they are proficient with bows, thieves, 4, and then +1 because he's an elf, so that's 5 dice with a short bow. I'm going to give him 12 arrows. And then every one of my characters gets a traveler's pack. That was one of the best inventions out of the 3rd edition, I think, of the world's oldest role-playing game. Got to add it to my Minotaur. All right, and then also thieves' tools, of course, and then, you know, other things they can carry whatever they want based on that. So elf name, that is a male. Let's go with okay. I got an idea here. All right, we're gonna go. Clestor Darkstar. Oh, off the top of my head. There we go. Okay, so that is our 2nd character. Let's go to our 3rd character. Kindred. Uh-oh. Is that another Minotaur? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, this is a Felcat. Felcat are like humanoid cat creatures. Profession 2. A Felcat Druid. Alrighty. Druids, they have extra strength resistance. And they probably want a lot of their stuff depends on mind. So we're going to go 3 mind, 2 agility, 2 strength. Felcats. So as a druid, though, they get the strength. That's 3, 2, and then 3 is what the resistances are going to be. +1 proficiency bonus, level 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 6 is 12. Armor has to be natural. We'll get to that in a moment. Languages, Tranistalian, Felcat, Elf, and what the heck, we'll just go out of nowhere Centaur. Why not? All right, speaks the language of centaurs. Okay, then kindred abilities. So Felcats have built-in claws. And so when they attack with their claws, they can add their agility, which is 2. Light weapon is 3. Proficiency bonus 4. So they attack 4d with their claws. They also have +1d to perception rolls. Also, dark vision 60 feet, out to 60 feet. Cats can see in the dark after all. And 35-foot movement. Pretty mobile group so far. Okay. Profession abilities. Now, Druid is a naturist, which means they get +2d to nature and survival skill rolls. Okay. Animal affinity, they get a animal companion at 1st level, which will be technically run by the Danger Director. And I think we'll give her a wildcat since she is a Felcat, and we'll name that cat eventually, maybe soon. Animal form at 3rd level, but they do not have that power right now, but they will be able to take the form of an animal at 3rd level. And then may also make healing berries. All right. And proficiencies, club, spear, short bow, sickle, dagger. And as we already mentioned, they get strength resistance bonus. All right, so as a druid now, druids will not wear metal armor. And I already showed you what weapons they're proficient with. So anybody can use any weapon technically. It's just that if they're not proficient with it, they don't get to add their proficiency bonus. So no PowerPoints, no spells. Equipment, gonna have to wear leather or hide armor. We're gonna go with leather armor. And we're gonna go wooden shield. She, of course, will have to put that down if she uses a short bow. So armor 2. And then we'll give her a spear. You can wield a spear with one hand. I believe a spear is a medium weapon. Let me double check. It is. So the dice on that are going to be 2 for strength, 1 for proficiency is 3, +2 for spear is 5. So that's 5 dice when they attack with a spear. I will give her a short bow, which will end up being the same 5 dice when she attacks with that, 12 arrows. But she would have to put down her shield, of course, when using the bow. But that shouldn't be too big a deal. And we're going to give her a dagger. That also will end up being... Oh, wait, short bow actually is going to be 4D. Sorry. 2 for agility, 1 for proficiency, 1 for light weapon. Same with the dagger, 4 dice. I forgot spear is a medium weapon. That's what threw me off. Okay. Traveler's pack. And then she can also make... Oh, he or she. I'm calling her a she. 1, 2, 3 female, 4, 5, 6 male. And female. So my instinct was right. So she is a female Felcat. Has a traveler's pack. And whatever other items are in that pack is up to her. All right, so we're going to name her Felcat Druid. A lot of times, Felcats like to, their language translates to Tranistalian for things like purr, claws, fur. Their names kind of coordinate with that. So we're going to go, okay, I got an idea for a last name. Let's go. We'll do this. Nettles, Pure Claw. Off the top of my head. There we go. Okay, so that's our third character done. And now we'll go to our fourth character. It's going to be a dwarf. Going to be a dwarf. 1, 2, 3. Looks like this might be another thief. Dwarf thief. Okay, so dwarves get a +1 strength resistance. Probably want the agility to be pretty high here, so that'll be there. And then being a thief is going to give him a +1 agility resistance, and mind is going to be 2 +1 proficiency bonus. 6 + 6 is 12, level 1. Probably going to be wearing leather armor. Probably not going to give him a shield, so it's going to have 1. Move is going to be 25 feet because dwarves have a 25-foot move, and that's going to be Tranistalian, Dwarven, Orc, Goblin. All right, kindred abilities. Dwarves have +1 D with, it says battle axe, but generally you can make that axes if you like. And Warhammer. All right, and then Dark Vision. So 2 characters in this party have Dark Vision. That could come in handy. +1 strength resistance, already factored that in, and 25-foot move. Good. All right, profession abilities. So, as we already know, opportunistic attacker. We already know that's +3D versus unaware and so forth and so on. Engaged with an ally. Larceny specialist. So +2 dice for stealth and thievery. And I already got the proficiencies in, but one-handed weapon, which can be a battle axe, by the way. So this might be a thief with a battle axe. That'll be kind of fun. Bows, light crossbow, and already has agility resistance already factored in. So I'm going to give him leather armor. Then I'm going to give him a battle axe for fun. A thief with a battle axe, nothing wrong with that. So battle axe, though, being a medium weapon, is he has to use his strength. So 2 plus proficiency 3, because it's a one-handed weapon. Then +1 with battle axe 4. So 4 dice with the battle axe. Then I'm going to give him a light crossbow. And that will be agility 3 plus proficiency 4. 4 dice with that as well. Oh, light crossbow. Oh, I forgot about the weapon bonus. Wait, did I do that? Yeah, I did that for 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait, I forgot. So strength 2, proficiency 3. Yeah, +2 for the... Oh, so it is 5. I forgot about the weapon bonus. So strength 2, proficiency 3, weapon bonus 5, +1 because he's a dwarf, 6 dice. Wow, math and me, we just do not get along. Did I do my other? I'm going to go back and check my other characters, make sure I factored those correctly. All right, light crossbow 3, 4. He's proficient. Doesn't get the racial bonus, but it's a medium weapon, so 5 dice. Woo! Okay, give him 20 quarrels for that. Traveler's Pack. And that can contain esoteric items of their choice. No spell. So no wizard in this party. Huh? No clerics either. So this should be an interesting delve. They do have healing berries from the druid, so that'll help a little bit. Female or male? Male. So Clandor. Clandor. Stone Fingers. sure. All right. Let me double check my math. All right. So for spear is a, I think I made spear a light weapon. Did I make it? I checked this, didn't I already? Oh, my memory. So spear is a medium weapon. So 2 for strength, 1 for proficiency bonuses, 3, 4, 5. I did that right. Okay. And 4 is proficiency bonus. But short bow is a light weapon, so that's good. And dagger is also light weapon. Okay, so I did that right. I'm pretty sure I did the rest of these right. So 2 short swords, 3, 4. Plus it's a light weapon, 5, yeah. Yeah, okay. Looks like I did those correctly. Just making sure. I think I did battle axe correctly as well. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, okay. Double checked all that. So there we go. So this is our party. Nettles Pureclaw, Felcat Druid, Clestor Darkstar, Elven Thief, Medicius, the Minotaur Warrior, and Clandor Stonefingers, a Dwarf Thief. So no cleric, no magic user, no monks, and no rangers. But this should still be a good time, and that's what we're going to... This is the party that's going to be delving into a dungeon or a delve or whatever in our next episode. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw how easy it is to really slap down a Delves and Dangers character to be able to get into the action pretty much almost immediately. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and check out my channel. See if there's something else on there that you're going to pique your interest. Check out Delves and Dangers. It's a pay what you want download in the description below. This looks like something that would work at your table. So thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for everything. Go check us out on Mage Hammer's Game Table over on Facebook if you have Facebook. I do have a Discord, Mage Hammer's Discord. You can check that out. Basically, the Facebook group's a lot more active than the Discord, but the Discord does have some action. So go check it out if you're interested in hanging around for my solo gaming escapades. And so thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep on rolling dice and playing games. Mage Hammer out.